I'm just getting started on these wheels, and let me show you something. So I got the trailer raised up just about an inch or two, just so the wheel will turn. And I already know that I got some issues, so when I take the wheel, I don't know if you can tell, got a little play in there, not maybe 1/8 of an inch, but there really shouldn't be any play. So a couple of things, either the bearings are bad or they just need to be adjusted, and I'm assuming that all four wheels will be that way. So I need to take it off, and it's a good thing I'm getting in there to have a look at this. Yeah, I know it's windy out here, but we'll see if we can get this done. Some good news, I got the one wheel off and fresh grease. So this is the good stuff too. This is good grease. That purple stuff, good for moisture control. So I just need to clean that off a little bit and get that cotter pin out, tighten that down, and that'll take the play out of the wheel. This has been done recently, at least on this wheel. We'll see how the rest turn out, but this is a good sign. It's good news. Get that readjusted, tighten it up a little bit, put the pin back in this wheel, and then I'll move on to the next one. So I just wanted you guys to see that. It's looking good so far. Alright guys, here we go. Bearings look good. Brake pads look decent. No problems with them. They're not brand new or anything, but probably the originals. But they're still got plenty of life left on them. I just took and redistributed some of this extra grease around, and we'll put it back together, give it the proper tension, and move on to the next one. So good news so far. Same thing on the front one, guys. New grease, and lots of it. And there's a clump of grease that I dug out of this cap, and it's not doing any good in this cap. It's not hurting anything, but I'm going to take it and pack it back into this bearing after I pull that off and look at the brakes. Put it back together and move to the other side. Looks like I might be able to get this done in one day with no problem. So I got lucky on this one. See you after a bit. All done with the bearings, guys. So good news is they're all good. I just repacked some of that grease that squoze out when they did them the first time and put it back in there, and got them all tightened up. So I took the play out of each one of them. Sometimes when you do that, after you drive it a few miles or hundreds of miles or whatever, they'll loosen up a little bit. So that's probably what it was. You just put the nut on just a little bit tighter, and then you can put that cotter pin in a different hole. And so good to go. I'm happy about that. It's a lot of work to get in there and just inspect them, but it's well worth it. Now I have the peace of mind to know that my bearings should be in pretty good shape. Probably for a couple years, or depends on how many miles I put on the camper. Ruger and I are just relaxing in the camper. I don't know if you can see him up there on the bed. He sat up there, slept up there the whole time while I worked on the camper. And that pretty well wrap it up for this one, guys, on the bearing inspection and brake inspection. And we're getting there. So we'll see you guys on the next one.